To begin our lesson on heat, light and sound, let's see what heat is. Well, heat is a form of energy. It is produced when molecules start moving. The faster the molecules move, the greater is the heat produced. We are unstoppable! The slowly the molecules move, the lower is the heat produced. We can hardly move. Now, what is temperature? Temperature is the measurement in degrees of how hot or cold something is. Temperature measures the heat energy of an object. The instrument used for measuring temperature is called thermometer. There are two main scales for measuring temperature, Celsius and Fahrenheit. On the Celsius scale, water freezes at 0 degrees and boils at 100 degrees. On the Fahrenheit scale, water freezes at 32 degrees and boils at 212 degrees. As you can see, Celsius degrees are larger than Fahrenheit degrees. A third scale used for measuring temperature is the Kelvin scale. The Kelvin scale is used for measuring extremely cold and extremely hot temperatures. You are familiar with shadows, of course. Ever wondered how they are made? Well, a shadow is made when an opaque or translucent object comes between a light source and a surface or a background. Now I feel better. It's cool in shade. So, as I just said, three things are needed to form a shadow: a light source, an opaque or translucent object, and a background to capture the shadow. When something gets in the way, the path of the light is blocked and the shadow is formed. Opaque objects form clear shadows because no light passes through them. Wood, animals, and iron rods are examples of opaque objects. Translucent objects cause some light to reach the background, leaving a shadow that does not represent the exact shape of the object. Plastic bottles and plastic glasses are examples of translucent objects. Transparent objects do not cast shadows as light passes right through them. Glass windows are examples of transparent objects. The size and position of a shadow changes according to the position of the light source. If an object is close to the light source, the shadow is big. If an object is far from the light source, the shadow becomes small. The position of a shadow depends on the position of the light source. As the sun changes its position throughout the day, the position of the shadow also changes. If the sun is to the right of an object, the shadow will appear on the left. Sound waves are measured by their length. Low-sounding noises have larger spaces between each crest of the wave than higher-sounding noises. Sound can travel through all forms of matter. It travels through water 4 times faster than it travels through air. It travels even faster through solids. The softness or loudness of sound is known as its intensity. It's measured in decibels. Now, what is noise? Ever wondered? When a sound is loud, unpleasant, or disturbing, it is called noise. The louder the noise, the more harmful it is for your ears. Now, what is frequency of sound? It is the number of sound waves produced in a second. All animals can't hear all sounds. There are lots of high-frequency sounds that dogs, cats, mice, bats, whales, and dolphins can hear, but humans can't. And there are some low-frequency sounds that humans can hear, but dogs, cats, mice, bats, whales, and dolphins can't. Frequency of sound is measured in units called hertz. This table shows the hearing ranges for a number of animals.